Brent Grover speaking from Evergreen Consulting for Advanced Supply Chain Software powered by IBIS. This month's topic is process streamlining and automation, and this week we're going to talk about the sales process. But before we do, I'd like to ask a question about your company's philosophy, your approach towards lean distribution. Are you 100% into it? Are you aware of the fact that you need to work harder on eliminating waste and just haven't gotten to it yet? Or possibly is your view of lean distribution is that it's just another fad? Because you're thinking about that would certainly affect your attitude towards process automation and streamlining. So please keep an open mind. I just want to take a moment to review the elements of the Toyota Production System, or TPS, which is the basis of lean manufacturing and lean distribution. The three bases of the TPS are continuous improvement, process improvement, and also, might surprise you, respect for people. That's integral to the TPS. Now, the objectives of the Toyota Production System are as follows. First, to design out of the process any inconsistencies, to reduce elements of the business process that are stressful to the employees, eliminating waste, which is what most of us hear about most often. This is the process, the TPS process, that we used to refer to as just-in-time, or the Japanese word for that is Kanban, and now it's really morphed into lean manufacturing and lean distribution. So let's talk about waste. 7 kinds of waste. I've adapted this for wholesale distribution, one of which, of course, is excess inventories. Others would be delays in the company due to waiting. Transportation waste, very important for a transportation-intensive industry like wholesale distribution. Processing waste, inventory and supply waste, which is not the same thing as excess inventory. Movement, of course, excess or unnecessary movement. And finally, defects, quality problems. So those are the 7 kinds of waste. Now, how to become lean in wholesale distribution? There are 3 processes I want to focus on this month. Today, specifically, let's talk about sales. Next time, warehouse and delivery, and then finally, a back office function. The sales function, in order to be lean for wholesale distribution, is really important because, first of all, sales expense is the largest expense for branch-based wholesale distributors. That is the type of distributor operation that has outside salespeople. Therefore, it's the biggest opportunity for lean impact on the company. About 1/3 of the workforce in a branch-based wholesale distribution business is outside salespeople, and that constitutes about half of the total compensation for the business. So, ironically, the sales function has received the least attention and investment for streamlining and automation. Now, examples of sales waste are, thinking of the 7 waste areas excuse me, in the TPS system. One is waiting, which is outside sales reps, I call them OSRs, wasting time waiting for customers, waiting for suppliers, and also waiting for their own colleagues within the company to do something so the salesperson can then do whatever it is that they need to do. Another example would be unnecessary movement. Just thinking of the salesperson, outside sales rep, who drives 20,000 miles a year during the business day. That's about 600 to 700 hours a year of business selling time spent behind the windshield. And another waste example from selling I'd like to mention is the sales process itself is typically bogged down by poor communications and inability to access information from the company's information system. So as an opportunity for outside salespeople and for streamlining and automating the sales process, let me mention pricing. It's a great opportunity. It's first of all, pricing is not the highest and best use of a salesperson's time. Streamlining and automating the pricing process, it presents an opportunity for salespeople, account executives, if you will, to delegate to support staff and system routine pricing on smaller accounts. And also, it's the opportunity to data mine, that is, to extract market pricing information from the company's transaction data. So there's an example. The pricing process can be simplified and automated using tools that you already have. So in summary, the TPS system identifies 7 wastes. that are the basis of lean manufacturing. These principles directly apply to wholesale distribution, and therefore the opportunity there is a combination for us of streamlining and automating our business processes. Next week we'll talk about another area of the business, but until then, this is Brent Grover from Evergreen Consulting for Advanced Supply Chain Software powered by IBIS.